Every Sunday, the Black Bottom neighborhood on the east side of Detroit would wake up and head down to the St. John's United Methodist Church to hear the choir sing. The choir was filled with great singers, but one of them stood out. Her name was Jada. Jada came from a religious family that loved gospel music. Her father recognized her unique voice and started taking her and her best friend, Alicia, around the Detroit area to talent competitions. Soon, this group of 2 girls became 6, and they started rapping and dancing their way to competition wins. Jada gained more and more national attention. But then a problem emerged. Jada found it hard to perform the more suggestive lyrics and dance moves on stage, but Jada was an ambitious girl. She loved the creative expression and freedom she felt up there. This created an internal conflict. To solve this conflict, she created an alter ego and named it Haley Storm. Haley Storm was fearless on the stage. Thousands and thousands of people started coming to watch her perform. This gospel singing girl had grown into an international superstar, except she isn't actually from Detroit. Her name isn't Jada, and her alter ego wasn't Haley Storm. This superstar is Beyonce Knowles from Houston, Texas, and her alter ego that helped bring her to fame was Sasha Fierce. This video is based on the book The Alter Ego Effect by Todd Herman. Deep inside us exists a core self. This is where your deep desires, aspirations, and dreams reside. The core self nudges you to take action and move towards something that excites you or lights you up. It's the source of intrinsic motivation. When you don't listen to your core self and these aspirations and outcomes don't actualize, you feel trapped. You're living in the ordinary world. You're frustrated and stressed out, and you start judging yourself. On the other hand, the extraordinary world is where you tackle life head-on and challenge it. You suspend disbelief and achieve your desired outcomes. You can step into your extraordinary world by embarking on a self-development journey. It would take a lot of time and effort. But what if there was a way to do this without putting in as much time and effort? What if you could use a secret identity that steps in every time you have to perform? This secret identity is called an alter ego. This alter ego will step in and help you achieve your desired outcomes. This video is a to-the-point guide to understand where and why you're underperforming and how to create an alter ego in just a few steps that will help to achieve your goals just like Beyonce. Choose a field of play. We carry ourselves into many different fields in our lives, many different stages and arenas, and each one demands a different set of skills, attitudes, and mindsets to be successful. Think about one field of play to build your alter ego. Is it your personal life? Your professional life? A sport you're not good at? Go with the field of play that's causing you the most frustration, angst, or heartache. Why are you underperforming? To understand why you're underperforming, you need to first understand the field of play model as explained in the book. The core self is influenced by many external and internal factors. Todd Herman, in his book, The Alter Ego Effect, breaks down these factors into 4 layers that surround the core self. This is your core self. This is where possibilities and dreams exist. This is the first layer that surrounds the core self, the core driver's layer. Here you will find your sense of purpose. What motivates you? What do you deeply care about? Your deeper purpose could be related to one or more of these. Belief layer. This is where you'll find your attitudes, beliefs, values, perceptions, experiences, and expectations toward how you see yourself and how you perceive the world around you. Action layer. This includes your skills and capabilities as well as your actions, reactions, and behavior in a certain situation. Field of play layer. What's actually happening? In this layer, we're influenced by our actual physical environment, the circumstances and the constraints, the people, places, and things we interact with. Now use these layers to understand what's driving your underperformance. Use the following questions as a guide. Which core driver is causing you to underperform? What are the beliefs and values that are holding you back from achieving your goals? How do you show up on your chosen field of play? How are you currently acting or behaving on the field of play? And finally, what outcomes are you currently getting on your field of play? Do you now have a clear picture of your ordinary world? If you do, then your time has come to step into your extraordinary world. What is your extraordinary world? This is the most crucial step. This is where you're going to choose skills, beliefs, and core drivers for your alter ego. This is where we create your secret identity. To do this, we'll use the field of play model again. This time starting from the field of play layer and working our way down to the core drivers layer. What outcomes or results do you want? What are the new actions or skills or reactions you require in order to achieve your goal? What are the new emotions or feelings which make those actions easier to execute? Use your purpose and emotions to drive you to success. Choose a very strong emotion to link with your purpose. Ask yourself, what's the emotion behind the purpose I'm trying to fulfill? If you still can't figure it out, just ask yourself why, and keep asking until you've found your core driver. You can try using rage or anger as your initial driving force. Creating your alter ego. Once you know what traits you want your alter ego to have, you'll search for someone or something you admire that represents those traits. For example, your alter ego could be a comic book hero like Superman, a historical figure like Abraham Lincoln, a celebrity, an athlete, a fictional character, a bus, or an animal. The possibilities are endless. You can create your alter ego from scratch if you want. There's no right or wrong answer. Choose the one that you have a strong emotional connection with. Now to breathe life into your alter ego, give it a name. It should connect to the trait you want your alter ego to have. For example, Big Wave, Black Mamba, and Sasha Fierce. Activate your alter ego with a totem. Martin Luther King wore glasses while writing his speeches even though he had perfect vision. He created an alter ego of the Nobel Peace Prize winning civil rights leader who fought for racial equality. The glasses acted as a totem, an object he used to activate his alter ego. Just by wearing those glasses, he was able to feel distinguished. Todd Herman in the book explained how he associated glasses with intelligence. When he was a kid, the smartest kids in his class wore glasses. Even after growing up, the smartest people he knew had glasses. Just by wearing one, he felt more confident, intelligent, and respectable. One object, many meanings. For many purposes, this idea of using an object to bring forth your alter ego is based on the phenomenon of enclosed cognition. Enclosed cognition happens when you understand the symbolic meaning of an item and the psychological experience of wearing this item, which constantly reminds you of what this item represents. Your alter ego's totem or artifact is the bridge from your imagination to the physical world. It gives your alter ego a form and shape. Your alter ego is real, and it needs to be grounded in a physical presence. This totem can be something you can wear, carry with you, or something connected to the field of play. Remember not to carry or use the totem all the time. It's built for a specific field of play. Also, don't give your artifact away. Don't lend it to someone. Don't tell anyone about it. Keep it a secret. Here's a quick summary of the entire process of creating an alter ego for yourself. Choose an area of your life that's causing you the most frustration, angst, or heartache. Understand why you're underperforming by peeling off the layers of the field of play model. The layers that surround your core self are core drivers layer, belief layer, action layer, and finally the field of play layer. Paint a picture in your head of your extraordinary world by using the same field of play model. Use the traits and skills discovered in the previous step to create your alter ego and give it a name. Choose an object or artifact that will act as a totem to call forth your alter ego when you enter your chosen field of play. Subscribe and stick around to learn more interesting concepts that can help you succeed in life. And remember, as Wayne Gretzky said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.